Hey, Al.
Hello, how are you doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
Not too bad, thank you. Just writing up the program in the chat for you. Hey, Jade.
Hiya, how are you?
I am all good. How are you doing?
Yeah, I am good, thank you. Going away tomorrow, so trying to pack everything.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
What have we got in the house? Kate, Megan, John, Paul, Diane, Jade. Sweet. I'll start signing you all in. Sorry? No, 2 for the deadlifts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want. All right, I'm gonna meet all you peeps. Okay, and just gonna repost the workout for you guys. So check it in the chat. Just gonna talk it through really quickly, and then we'll get going with the warm up. So the workout today, guys, we have some intervals. 6 intervals, and we're going to be going every 5 minutes. Okay, so 30 minutes of total working time. Within that 5-minute window, you are going to complete 15 deadlifts, 30 clean and jerks with 1 object alternating every 5 reps, and then 100 double unders. The aim is to get that finished within like 3 to 4 minutes. So you should be having at least a minute's worth of rest. So we might need to adjust based on equipment, or scale it down based on like the number of double unders you can do, for instance. So the deadlifts themselves are supposed to be heavy. If you have 2 bars or a barbell, load it up to something heavy that you should be able to complete all 15 in one go. Ideally, obviously you might choose to break it down in order to save your back, but it should be like on the heavier side. Then we go into our 30 clean jerks. You only need 1 object for this. It's going to be from the hang, so through the legs to the shoulder and then overhead. 5 reps with 1 arm, and then you're going to switch and do 5 reps to the other arm until you hit 30 reps. Okay, so that will be our sort of standard weights: 22.5, 15. If you've got a bell, maybe like between 20 and 24, or 16 for the ladies. Scale it down again. You should be able to cycle this fairly quickly. So if you need to go lighter in order to keep it moving, then do that. And then finishing with our 100 double unders. So 100 double unders, I personally think is pretty punchy to complete in this time cap. So you probably want to first of all think about scaling down the number. I reckon it should take around a minute, maybe maximum a minute and a half, if we're looking at that sort of 3 to 4 minute to finish everything window. So yeah, maybe you just want to work for a minute and a half. Maybe you've got a number in mind, so you can scale it down to say, like, I don't know, 50 reps, and that would work for you. If you don't have a rope or you're not doing double unders, you can do star jumps, okay? And that number can remain relatively high. Again, if you do want to scale it down, first round, work for about a minute or so, and then see what number of reps you get to, and then you can just replicate that. Okay, I did a lot of talking. Has anyone got any questions?
What sort of weight would you say for the barbell?
If you're using a barbell, I'd say the recommended weight would be 70 to 100 kilos, like regular. Yeah. It's supposed to be heavy. But obviously, yeah, scale that down a little bit if you need to, but you know, it's not going to be 40.
I thought 40 might be, you know, nice and challenging.
No, Nicholas. Go a little bit heavier. Any other questions? Any questions? All right. Sweet. Just going to mute you all again, so I have to listen to you. Okay, right. Find your mats. Let me just set up my... Oh, I might have to move my bike, actually. Sorry, a bit of logistics team. So you can see us whilst we warm up. Maybe a little bit. Holdy. There we go, that's good. All right, everyone can see all right? Okay, so guys, we're gonna start with a little bit of head to toe stretching. So if you just find a standing position, we're gonna roll the neck in 5 big circles all the way around, and then go back in the other direction 5 circles as well. Nice. Once you've done your circles with your neck, we're going to move down to the shoulders. So draw the shoulders all the way forwards, up and around, 5 big circles, and then you can go back the other direction. Try and pull the elbows together as you go back. Maybe pull the elbows forwards as well. Good. Then we'll take it into the arms. So whole arm, big circle, 5 times. Try and sweep all the way past the bicep. When you've done 5, go back the other way. And then you can take it over to the other arm as well. So 5 circles. Try and eke a little bit of space out at the back as you go past. And then the other way backwards. So pull the arm all the way back, rotate the hand around, go past the ear, bicep past the ear. Good. We move on to the hips next. So grab hold of the hips with your hands if you want to, and you're just going to draw some circles. Keep the feet where they are. Use the chest and the hips to rotate, and then back the other way as well. Good. We take it down to the knees. So hands on the knees, and you're going to bend, flex, extend those knees around those ankles. Both directions. And then we'll go to the foot itself. So pick up one leg, draw 5 circles, and back the other way 5 circles. Try and get as big a circle as you can with the foot. Okay, once you've done one leg, take it to the other leg. Five in each direction. Like guitar music, lovely. Much better. All right, guys, good stuff. So we're going to stay standing up just for one more exercise. Hopefully you can see my feet right now. We're going to do some calf raises. Okay, so I want you to plant your toes down onto the ground, so grip onto the floor with the toes. You're going to push the heels all the way up, keeping gripping with the floor. Get as high as you can, and then come back down, float the heels, and drive straight back up to the top. So we're going to do this 10 times. I want you to try and stay nice and balanced. I want you to feel the calf working. Keep gripping onto the floor with the toes. Ups and downs. Very nice. We're getting those calves working for all the jumps that we're doing. We're going to stretch them a bit more in a minute. All right, when you've done 10, you're going to lie down on the floor for the next bit. There's a little leaf in the way. Go away, leaf. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do some spinal rolls. So you're going to need a little bit of space behind you when you sit down onto the floor, okay? I'm going to demonstrate this one a bit further away. Okay, actually, okay, you can see me here. So we'll start with the legs together. We're going to take the arms out to the side, lift the legs to touch the floor behind the head, ideally keeping them straight. And then as you come forwards, you're going to reach over your toes, pull your belly button towards your quads. Okay, 5 like this. Starting to stretch and the spine a little bit, ready for like deadlifts and hinging that we're doing. Okay, and once you've done 5 with the straight legs, as you come forwards, we're then going to do a straddle leg. Okay, So same roll on the way back, but as you come forwards, you're going to straddle the legs out nice and wide and then reach into the middle. So 5 of those as well, guys. Take your time on this. Five with legs together, 5 with legs and straddle. When you've done your last one, just sit up, finish in your seated position. Okay, so we're just going to twist the spine a little bit. So we're going to have one leg straight, the other foot you're going to take across to the opposite side. You're going to take your same arm as that bent knee, take it across, and then you're going to twist into the body, okay, looking behind you, trying to open your chest up to the side. You might hear a few spine pops. Okay, hold it for a couple of seconds and then switch over. Use your hand behind you to help pull your chest open. Okay, you're going to do this 3 times on each side, so just keep switching, keep twisting. Nice, and when you've done your last one, stay in your seated position. Okay. Nice, so hands are going to come behind us, feet flat on the floor. We're first of all just going to lift the hips up. Okay, open the chest towards the sky. I want you to do that a couple of times. Lift the hips, squeeze the butt, open the chest. And then we're going to take it into a crab reach. So as we lift, one of our hands is going to come off the floor. We're going to reach, sweep that hand over the body, reach behind us, trying to get all the way down towards the floor. Popping back down and then over to the other side. Okay. We'll do this again 3 times on each side, guys. And focusing today's warm up on the spine, a little bit on the calves as well. I don't know what's going on with my necklace here. All right, when you've done 3 on each side, guys, you're going to flip yourselves over to hands and knees because we're going to come into a downward dog shape to finish. Okay, so for our finishing little stretch, before we get our bells out, hands and knees, we're going to tuck the toes under, lift the knees, push the hips towards the sky. And I first of all want you to focus on your calves. So you're going to pedal each foot heel down towards the ground, 1 at a time, lengthening the calves out, ready for all the jumping. Don't worry if you don't touch the ground, but try and pull the knee back and elevate the hips towards the sky as you push. That should help you lengthen the back of the legs. Okay, good. Now you're going to try and get both heels down to the ground at the same time. Elevate the shoulders, so push the head through, lift the hips into a nice strong downward dog shape. Then you're going to roll forwards, bring the hips to the floor, keeping the chest and eyes up into your upward dog, and just push your left hip to the ground, right hip to the ground. Again, a nice little spine stretch. Okay, back to downward dog. Spend a second here, both heels down, lift the hips, knees back, head through, forwards into upward dog. Let the hips push towards the ground, bend the elbows slightly if you need to. Okay, last time into downward dog. Push the head through, we've got some jerks as well, so we need some shoulder mobility. And then upward dog, hips down, elevate the chest, relax the glutes slightly. Okay, and back to hands and knees. All right, let's get some bells out, shall we? So you're going to need 1 bell for our warm up, okay? We're just going to start, guys, by practicing our single arm swing, okay? So we're going to be in standing position, holding your bell in 1 hand. You're going to push your hips back so the bell goes between the legs, and then you're going to engage the glutes and the hamstrings, let the bell swing out, okay? 10 swings and then switch arms, 10 swings. And check what you guys do. Keep the feet as flat as you can. Good. Okay, when you've done 10 and 10, you may relax for a moment. Okay, next guys, we're gonna do our deadlift. So it's a very similar movement to the swing. It's not as dynamic, okay? We're gonna start by holding the bell. You can hold it in between the legs or outside, depending what type of bell you've got. If you've got two, it's easier to hold on the outside, of course. Okay, so we're gonna start by hinging, that same hinge movement. So we're loading the back of the body. Oh, got crap all over my butt. Hinge. When you get to the knee, you're then just going to drop down. Okay, we want to leave the hips fairly high so that we can keep engaged to the back of the body, and we must make sure that the shoulders don't roll. Okay, so squeeze the shoulders back, core engaged. From that position, we just move through the legs. Okay, so I want you to take the upper body out of the equation completely and push through the legs, bringing the hips forwards. Okay, you shouldn't feel at all that your upper body is doing any type of work other than staying still. Let's have 10 deadlifts. You can do it 5 on 5 if you've got one bell, or just 10 total. Good. Bend the knees a little bit more, Elaine. Bend the knees down. That's it. Good. Nice. Okay. Final exercise, guys. Do our warm up. So we're going to take the bell overhead. So you're going to hold it onto your front rack to begin with. Tighten up the core, the glutes. Stand as tall and proud as you can. And you're just going to press the bell up. You might need to use something lighter than you're going to use in the workout. Okay, 5 on one arm, 5 on the other arm. If you don't have anything lighter, you can always do a little push press. This is fine. Good. Okay, we're going to do one more round of this, guys. So 10 swings on each arm, 10 deadlifts, and then 5 presses on each arm. Okay, whenever you're ready, you may go through that sequence once more. Marissa, what have you got there, mate? Looks like a bag of some description. Has it got Carolys's head in it?
It's a concrete block inside the bag.
Oh, nice, yeah. So it's the same thing as Carolys's head then. Just kidding.
Pardon?
You set yourself up there. I said, so basically Carolys's head then.
Yeah.
Good, guys, that's it. Second round. Maybe if you use a light bell the first time, you can use a heavier one second time. Prep yourself. Good. With those deadlifts, guys, there's absolutely no rush on them. So use these reps to get the stimulus correct, okay? Hinge, drop. Feel all the engagement in your legs. And as you stand up, you should just feel those legs working, okay? It's almost like load, 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 and then drive. Make sure the upper body, the back isn't loaded too much. If it is, chances are it will in the workout, and then you'll find it a struggle with all this hinging that we're doing. All right? Yes. Something bit you. Okay. Good. Second round done, and then just give yourselves a second, guys, and we'll go through the clean and jerk in a little bit more detail. Okay. All right. I think most people are finished now. Okay, guys, so our clean and jerk, you've probably all done them before, but we'll just go through it step by step. So it is going to be a deadlift to begin with, so to bring it to your hip position. From here, you're going to swing the bell. Now, we don't want the bell to go too far out, so we want to make sure that we bend our arms so that we keep the bell nice and close. Okay, it doesn't mean we're over pulling. I want you to use that hip extension to get power into the bell itself, but you're going to bend the elbow up and then snap the elbow underneath into your front rack position, okay? So practice doing it now. I want to see if you can practice doing it without moving your feet, lifting your heels, those kind of things, okay? So try and work on just using the hips. Let's have 5 on each side. I'm going to check that out. Good. Quicker hips. Nice. Good, guys. Power clean. Just Edgar, just clean for now. We'll link it together with jerk in a moment. Yeah, work on trying to, nice Carl. Good, Jonathan. Nice, Kate. A bit quicker with the elbow underneath. Okay, good. So we're going to take it into the jerk now, guys. So you have options here. You can do it as a push press if you so wish. So small dip. Remember with our dip, guys, we don't really want to be knees forwards like this. We want to be knees out, butt back, okay? So it's that type of position, almost like, you know, when you're skiing or surfing or whatever, okay? Not this position where we're kind of like, I don't know, loading the front of the knees and on the toes a bit. So dip, squeeze, and drive overhead. If you want to, you may drop underneath. So dip, squeeze stays the same. When the bar or the bell, whatever is in the air, then you can drop under with the knees. Because it's light, I would recommend not jumping. So you don't need to jump. You just drop the knees under and keep the feet still. Okay, let's have 5 on each side. Just the jerks for now.
Oh, do you reckon it would be better to do single arms or to do 15 with the barbell?
So you want to do your clean jerks with the barbell?
Oh, I'm just asking what do you think would be better? I can do
Well,
it.
it's supposed to be dumbbell, but if you want to use barbell, which I understand because it's nice to do a barbell WOD, then do 30 still, but maybe have it a little bit lighter.
All right, cool.
Okay, good. So next, the last little bit, guys, is linking these together. So it makes sense to try and be as efficient as possible on these clean and jerks. So when you clean the bar or the bell or whatever you're cleaning to your front rack position, I want you to use the touch of the bell as a trigger point to dip those knees out and then drive straight into your jerk, okay? As you come from the bottom to the top all the way to the bottom, you're not gonna go through your shoulder. You're gonna bend the elbow and catch it with your hinge, okay? So that's an easy position just to catch straight into your position to do your clean. All right, so nice and slow. Speed doesn't win, efficiency wins, or bar path, bell path. Okay, control. Let's link some of these together. Okay, swing, chest dip, drive overhead. Back to swing, chest dip, drive overhead. Good. Take your time in the front rack, the chest shoulder position. That dip is your kind of pause where you can get control back. Let's have a look, Edgar. Nice, Marissa. Good, Edgar, lovely. Nice. All right, guys. So the final movement, we've been through the deadlifts, we've been through the clean and jerks, is our skipping or our star jump. So if you're doing star jumps, guys, make sure that the arms come up every rep, okay? We're trying to mimic kind of the fatigue of the shoulders by lifting the arms. So you can give me 20 star jumps. If you're doing double unders, start with just 20 regular skips, and then you can move into your double under practice. Okay, I'm just gonna give you guys 30 seconds or so to get this done. I didn't spotlight myself, I just realized. Hey guys, once you finish your warm up of that, give yourself a second. If you want, do it on the, yeah, I can watch your bag and dumbbells. Okay guys, last little note from me. So the idea is to get it done as quickly as possible within that 5-minute window so you can maximize your rest, okay? Try during your rest to breathe. Don't focus on the time at all. I will give you fair warning when the next interval is about to start. The best thing to do is just to focus on trying to decrease your heart rate. If you're thinking about the time, your heart rate is going to stay slightly elevated. Okay, so 15 deadlifts, maybe break that into 2 sets if it's heavy for you. The 30 clean and jerks. Don't worry about how fast you're doing them, worry about how efficiently you're doing them. It's 5 each arm, so do 5 on one arm, alternate 5 on the other arm. Okay, if you need to take a short rest, that's absolutely fine. Just try and make sure you finish your 5 first, obviously. And then guys, your star jumps or double unders to finish. So you're gonna probably find you trip quite a lot on these double unders because you're slightly fatigued. So maybe think about breaking them into smaller sets that feel very small to you, 10s, 15s, 20s. Okay, take that regular rest to keep your heart rate down. You're not constantly tripping on the brake. If you're doing star jumps, you can just keep going. Any questions? As I said in the warm up, you were looking for 3 to 4 minutes work. So I will let you know when we're at 3, 3.5, and 4 minutes. If you are not finished at 4 in the first interval, you have done too much work and you need to scale it down because you're going to get to the point where you don't have any rest. Okay, so it should be somewhere between 3 and 3.5 minutes.
This is 6
All right.
rounds.
6 rounds, continuous clock. Get ready, guys. I'm going to give you a lovely little view of Elaine doing her thing. There she is. Oh. Okay, starting in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys. 15 deadlifts. Good. The weighted bits are probably the easiest bits of this workout. Those double unders that are going to get nasty. That's it, yeah. Good. Good. Try and make sure the hips do drop down a bit as you bend your knees. Good. Once you finish the 15 deadlifts, 1 bell can go down and straight onto the 30 clean and jerks. Good. Don't go through the shoulder, go straight to the hip. Hip. Not through here, straight to hip. Straight to hip. From the top, just go straight down instead of going through the shoulder. Yes, there you go. There. Yeah. Sorry. It's my fault. I wasn't explaining very well. Nice. Yeah, that's the one. Nice. Big dip. Good. Excellent, guys. Keep moving on this first interval. Get a feel for how it is. Don't rush it. Don't win it. You've got another 5 to go after this. Nice. Do that. Guys, you have had 2 minutes so far. Okay, most of us on those clean and jerks finishing up. Ideally, you want to be getting onto those jumps quite shortly. But that's the thing that I would recommend scaling down if needs be. Edgar finished?
Is it 30 jacks if you're using a bar as well?
Yep. So you should be lighter. Okay, guys, we're coming up to the 3-minute mark, so hopefully everyone's on their skips. Nice, Diane. Nice, Nick. Try and use your wrists. Well done, Carl. All right, guys. In 10 seconds, we're going to be at 3:30. So you might want to think about scaling down that number to fit to about now, okay? So if you want to round yourself up, that's fine. That's 3:30 done. Nice, Lane. Good, guys. We're rushing up to the 4-minute mark, so everyone should be finished now. Now you know what the first interval has felt like. Have a little think about scaling down either weight or number of reps. If you find that the clean and jerks are taking you too long with what you've got, maybe you want to reduce it down to 20, okay? But I would say weight first, reduce the weight first, and then reduce the reps. Okay, so Edgar, maybe reduce either the weight or the reps on the clean jerks. Okay, guys, you have 30 seconds left before we go again. Okay, 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go round 2. Don't drop the chest, drop the whole body. Yeah, better. You can point the head of the dumbbell towards the ground. That sometimes helps. Yeah, weight you down. Nice, guys. Straight into those clean and jerks. Nice, Elaine. Very good. Just try and get straight into that jerk. So dip and now jerk. Good. There. Great work. Super strong. Nice. Keep the movement small and efficient. So only move as much as you need to. Nice gel cat. Good, Jonathan. Jonathan, it's very dark in there. Looks like you live in a cave. Nice, Aaron. Nice, Carl. Easy, easy. Go on, Nick. What's this rest? Don't see any rest programs. You know it's clean and jerk. You can't do it as a snatch. Got to go through the shoulder, or you can't get onto the shoulder. Oh, I see. Yeah, all right then. I'll give you that. Nice work, Diane. Nice, Edgar. Good, Megan. Nice, Marissa. Lovely. Okay, guys, you had 2 minutes of this interval. Nice job, Elaine. Good, onto the skips. Okay, guys, get onto those skips when you're done. Nice, Megan. Good, Carl. Jump nice and high. Nice, mate. Get in there. You need to relax into that jump a little bit more. Okay, we're 3 minutes through this interval, guys. So there's 2 minutes left before the next one starts. Try and hit that same number you hit in the previous interval. Nice job, Elaine. Okay, guys, 3 minutes 30, so should be finishing off. Okay, and coming up to that 4 minute mark, so anyone still going needs to end, take and rest. Okay, 1 minute to go, and then we'll be starting interval 3. Really well done, everyone. It's a hard one today. 30 seconds. You doing all right?
Yep.
Okay, 10 seconds to go, guys. So tee yourselves up. 3, 2, 1, and interval 3. Let's go. Yeah. Nice, Nick. Good call. Well done, Diane. Good. Try and keep those clean and jerks nice and smooth. Great work, Elaine. Nice. Dip and up. Good. As the dumbbell comes onto your shoulder, try and relax the arm so that it sits, the bell sits on that little shoulder joint. You can pop it off with your hips. If you hold it too much, you won't get as much power from the legs. This one. Nice work, everyone. Good. Minimal rest. Go on, Nick. Let's go. On, Edgar. Nice work, Narissa. Good, Megan. Hey, well done, team. Get onto those star jumps or double unders. Yes. Good work, Elaine. Hey, guys, just over 2 minutes in. Guys, if you're on clean and jerk still, you should be finishing up 2.5 minutes in. Nice, Kate. Lovely, Jonathan. Go on, Aaron. Can't see you, but assuming you're there. Okay, 3 minutes. That's not getting quicker.
Well, I'm only doing some bits.
Yeah, but you doing the same every time, though, yeah?
Yeah. Double unders.
Did you work out what you're going to do with your dumbbells, by the way?
Dan's.
Sorry?
Dan's taking.
Dan?
Diane.
Oh, Diane. I thought she already had some.
She doesn't have 15, she's got 12 minutes. And she's got 16 minutes.
Nice. Yeah, lovely. Okay, guys, we're just coming up to 4 minutes now, so you should be finished up or finishing up. Okay, guys, so 1 minute rest, and then we'll be into interval 4. Well done, you're at halfway. Oh, there's Aaron. Hey, mate. Where's he? Okay, 30 seconds. I'm absolutely loving the sun. It's delightful. I'm sure you're probably not. You're like, oh, it's good, right? Not too hot. Might go on a run later. Oh, yes. Well, I mean, it's going to be a lot hotter. It's going to be horrible. Well, horrible to train.
I was going to say, Elle, she has to get used to it.
Yeah, she does. Okay, guys, you got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go interval 4. Nice, loading the legs. Good job. Good job, Kate. Well done, Aaron. Nice, Johnson. Good dang, keep the shoulder squeeze. Good, once you finish deadlifts, guys, try and get straight into this clean and jerk. Smooth, efficient movement. Nice, Edgar. Good. If you don't need the dip at the top, just go straight to push press. Good, Narissa. Easy stuff. Nice, Aaron. Try and come straight down from the top all the way into the hip. Not going through the shoulder. Nice, John. Lovely. Good job, Kat. Okay, if you need to shake it out, give the wrists a little bit of a rest, then that's absolutely fine. Try and make it a quick rest and get straight into it again. Okay, guys, 15 seconds in. So try and get onto those skips or star jumps. Nice, Dan, already in. Come on, Nick, let's go. Well done, Edgar. Nice, Narissa. Good back in onto the skips as well. Lovely. Okay, just coming up to the 3-minute mark of this interval. Good. Okay, and 3 minutes 30, so should all be finished off or finishing off. Good. Okay, guys, this is the 4 minutes point, so everyone's finished. Take your rest minute before we begin interval 5. We're doing this slow over here. See if we can get them. All right, 30 seconds, team, and then we'll be on interval 5 out of 6, so 2 to go. Interval 5 is normally the hardest because it's the penultimate one. You're tired, it's not the last one. So try and treat this as a like tiding over interval, okay? Push, but don't use 100%. Save that for the last one. Okay, 15 seconds. Be smart in this interval. This is where you may need to break it down a little more. But quick rests. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Deadlifts. Watch the shoulders. That's it, then good. Move to the legs. Nice, guys. Straight onto those clean and jerks. Nice, Edgar. Keep it moving. Straight into the hip and up. 1 minute into this interval, guys. Back lane. Keep pushing. Nice, Diane. Bigger legs. Try and get underneath that dumbbell so you don't have to press. Still catching it like here. Okay. Dip drive. Straight arm punch. Nice gel cat. Okay, 2 minutes into this interval now, guys. Good, Aaron. Bit of a hit in the shoulders and that kettlebell, so keep the elbow tighter. Get under it quicker. Go on, Elaine. Come on, guys. Let's get these clean jerks done. Let's go, Megan. Nice. Yes, Edgar. Come on, Narissa. Fast hands, Narissa. Okay, 3 minutes gone. Very fast. Awesome work, guys. Go on, keep pushing. Okay, you're 3:30 in, so this is the point where you should be finishing off what you're on. Go on, Nick. Go on, Edgar. Good. Finish. That's it. Okay, guys. So this is 4 minutes now. So this is our final rest for 1 minute, and then you'll be doing your last interval. At which point you will be finished. Hurrah! Okay, 30 seconds. Get ready for this last interval, guys. This is the one where you can start to push it a little bit, okay? You can go to fatigue. So maybe hold on to that deadlift bar. Maybe try and get all the clean jerks done without dropping it, okay? You can afford to because it's the last one. So you can use that reserve energy. I want you to try and push further than you would normally on each interval, okay? See what you're capable of. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Final one, guys. Let's go. Nice work, and then keep going. Come on, guys. Nice. Deadlift's done. Final set of clean and jerks. Remember what I said. Try not to drop that dumbbell, barbell, kettlebell, whatever you've got. Use that shoulder position or overhead position if you need to rest. In a ways, especially overhead, you can just sort of relax your grip a little bit, hold it there for a second. Same for the front rack. One minute down. Come on, team. It's only one bell. Nice lane. Go on, Aaron. Let's go, gel cat. Onto double unders? No, you put it down. That'll be 5 burpees at the end. Go on, Jonathan. Nice work, Carl. Okay, you've had 2 minutes, guys. Nice work, Marissa. Good, Megan. Yes, Edgar. Come on, let's go, guys. Final skips. Go on, Lay, let's go. Go on, Marissa. Big jumps, fast hands. Move from the wrists a bit more, Marissa. Good work, Nick. Go on, Diane. Nice work, Diane. On to skips. Let's go. Okay, 3 minutes in, guys. So I'm going to give you 1 more minute to finish up. Come on, team. 3:30, so 30 seconds on the clock. Go on, Joe Cat. Nice call. Good work, Diane. Go on, ladies. Larissa, Megan. Hey, guys, 10 seconds to finish up. Looks like most of you are done. Let's go, Edgar, Narissa. Joe Cat. Nice, Joe Cat. Finished. Edgar finished. Good. Excellent, guys. So we'll finish it there. Good work. That's you're a bit over 4 minutes into this interval now. Okay, drop yourselves onto the floor for a moment. Just relax. So Sitting in the sun. All right, and whilst you're just sitting on the floor, let's begin to stretch out a little bit. So bring the feet out in front of you. We're going to come into a forward fold. So we're going to lean forwards from the hips, pull the belly button towards the legs. I want you to try and grab onto your toes if you can do. If not, just grab onto your ankles or shins. Okay, just pulling forwards. Good. Now, if you can't grab onto your calves, you're going to bend one knee. Okay, bring it into the opposite foot. You're going to focus on one leg. Bend that the straighter leg, so the leg out in front of you. You're going to bend the knee slightly as well, so you can grab onto that calf. You're going to flex your foot. Okay, so you're looking to push your heel forwards and bring your toe back towards you, like this. Okay, so instead of in this position, we're going to be here. You should feel that stretch slightly more in the calf now from the jumping. And then we'll switch over. So switch the legs around. Again, bend that knee a little bit so that you can get all the way to the foot. Start with the foot and then push the heel forwards. Use your hand to pull the toe towards you. Find that calf stretch. You start to straighten out the leg if you want to as well. That's back, everyone. Very good. All right, relax that for a second. Last thing we're going to do, guys, we're just going to flip ourselves over so we're lying on our fronts, and we're going to lift up our chest using our elbows. There we go. So a sphinx stretch. You can either be straight on your hands, on your hands with straight arms, or you can have bent arms. That's absolutely fine. But I want you to feel the push of the hips towards the floor and you lifting your chest using your back. Okay, so you're not just holding yourself up with your hands. Okay, so if you find that you get a better stretch by just slightly softening the elbows or coming down onto the forearms, then go with that. Okay. Okay, guys, you can bring yourself out of that stretch as well. I hope you've enjoyed the session, guys. I will be on holiday next week, actually, so I think Julia's going to be covering my Wednesdays. I might be there in the morning. I'll let you guys know on Instagram or whatever, so we can see you. But yeah, I'll be on holiday for a couple of weeks, so unless I see you tonight, maybe see you end of August.
Cheers, all.
Thank you.
See ya.
Thank you.
Happy holiday.
Thank you. Have a good holiday.
Thanks.
I'll have a good
See
weekend.
ya.